Hey guys, welcome to episode number 139. Today's Monday, and it's the first episode in my DIY marathon for the week. So I thought I'd start it off with a quick unboxing. Last week I made an order, and I went off of the recommendations of several people on which pump I should be getting. And I'll show it to you right here. This is the one I ended up getting. This is the Proline by Danner. It's a submersible inline high drive pump, and this one is the 1600 high drive model. And I chose that because I was looking for a pump that was incredibly quiet, incredibly energy efficient, and something that would pump around 10 times my water volume every hour. Now, the first thing you have to keep in mind when selecting your pump is your head height, because pumps will lose their ability to pump as they have to pump higher and higher. So, and I'm sure most of you already know that. So this model is a 1600 model, I believe, at a zero head height, that's 1600 gallons per hour. But at around the 4 feet of head height that I'm going to have it at, it's around 1400 to 1500 gallons per hour. And that's going to be, mostly determined by how many elbows I use on it, because that will slow down the flow as well. But I wanted to get something that was going to do about 10 times my water volume every hour. That's a really, really good turnover rate. Actually, that's kind of along the lines of what a lot of reef keepers are looking for, is around 10 times an hour. So here it is. It's actually a pretty beefy pump, as you can see. Let me actually take the camera off the tripod for a second so we can get a close-up of it. So here we go. This is the Danner high drive pump. As you can see, it kind of sits here on its side. It's got a nice big open enclosure, and that should keep a lot of the really big heavy debris away from the pump. Obviously this is designed as a pond pump, so a lot of the debris I'm going to have is smaller stuff, and since this is such a large diameter tubing here, I won't have any problems with the smaller stuff. It's just going to go straight through it. So that's why I'm going to have a pre-filter before anything gets to this unit, so that it doesn't constantly kick stuff up. So, first impressions, it's a little bit larger than I thought it was going to be, but I know it is a fairly heavy-duty pump. The enclosure is made of a plastic material, and it looks like it's fairly impact resistant. It feels like it's fairly heavy in construction, so I'm not really worried about it breaking, and obviously there aren't really any parts to corrode in the water, so I'm pretty happy about that. But what I do see is on the inside is the actual pump unit. So this entire outer casing, everything you see here basically, is just the guard to keep all of the debris away. And the actual pump, you can kind of see it in the metallic pump through all of these holes. And it looks like we've got a nice long cord here. I believe it was like 20 feet or something, don't quote me on that, but plenty long enough for what I'm going to use it for. And this here is my 20-gallon tall aquarium, and this is actually going to be my sump tank, so I might as well chuck this inside to give you guys an idea of how much space this pump is actually going to take up in my sump. So I might be able to arrange this horizontally here, but no, I guess not. So I'm probably going to end up placing it sort of in the corner like that, and obviously this cord will be out of the way, and then I'll just have a foam dividing wall here, maybe like 3 or 4 inches of foam, and my wastewater from the tanks, the overflow, will drain into this side, and then it will go through the foam into this other side. This is also where I'll probably have my heaters and any other equipment that I'm using, but it fits inside the 20-gallon tall tank. Fairly nice looking pump. I've heard that they last quite a long time and they don't use a whole lot of electricity, so I'm really looking forward to getting this thing started up to see how quiet it is. But that's the unboxing of the Proline Submersible inline high drive pump. Seems like a pretty cool little pump. I got it on Amazon. It was fairly cheap, but I got a lot of good reviews on it, so I'm hoping that it works out. Anyways, I guess we'll find out together how well it works once I get my system set up. So with that, I'll get to work on my other projects. Alright guys, see you later.